Hi and welcome to Deployment News. My name is Johan, and this is where you learn about what's going on in the enterprise management space. Today is kind of a big day for me. As you probably know, Microsoft released a new preview build of Windows 10 last week, build 9926. And today, I'm going to upgrade my main production machine to that build. I mean, what can possibly go wrong with not yet ready software? I'm just kidding. Please don't try this at home. And if you do it anyway, make sure to have a complete system image backup before you start. To make sure to capture the entire upgrade, I have connected a DVI to USB 3 capture card to the display port of this laptop. The other end of the device is connected to this laptop over here while the capture software is running. That way I'll be able to capture the entire process for you. Let's go!
This is my production machine, currently running Windows 8.1 Enterprise Edition. And in this demo I will demonstrate the entire upgrade experience to Windows 10 for you. And don't worry, due to the magic of video editing, the process is quite quick. But before we start, let's take a quick look at what I have here, starting with my application list. As you can see, I have quite a few apps installed, 329 to be exact. Some developer tools, encoding tools, creativity tools, rendering tools, MDT, and some other stuff. Shorthand, a bunch of applications. I can also ask the Win32 product class in WMI for additional info. For example, how many apps that have been registered in that class. 479. Okay. Before I'm doing anything, I'm going to take a backup of the system. I'm using the built-in image backup in Windows 8.1. I have seen a few people incorrectly report that it's missing, but it's not. Microsoft just changed how to find it compared with Windows 7. I have also seen some posts about it being available only through PowerShell, which is both right and wrong. Well, the command line version of it is of course available in PowerShell, because it's a command line tool. But it's not a PowerShell commandlet. You might as well open a normal command prompt and run it as well. You can also use the UI version, go to File History. There is a link to the System Image Backup tool. I'm going to store the backup on a file server, select network location, and provide the info. I'm only going to do an image backup of my system volume. I already have a current backup of my data volume, and there are only data files on that volume. As you can see on the icons, it's only my system volume that is BitLocker encrypted, and that is because I'm using Adobe software. Adobe Premiere, which was used to create this video, is the only application I know of that simply doesn't like BitLocker. I thought that was impossible because how BitLocker works, but after spending almost a day with Adobe support, they convinced me they are special. So that's why. Next, click OK and start the backup. Now, backing up 400 gigs of data, even on a gigabit network, takes a few hours. Let's fast forward. Backup completed. Awesome. And close these windows. Before you start the upgrade process, make sure you have enough disk space. The official documentation says 20 gig or so. So I more than double that to be sure. To prepare for the upgrade, I have created a folder where I have the setup syntax. I'm using the autocolon upgrade for the actual upgrade process, but please note there are additional switches that can be useful. For example, the post OOB switch to run the setup complete CMD file, batch file, when setup is completed, and the post rollback switch to run the setup rollback CMD file. Why Microsoft are still using batch files, I have no idea. But it's quite easy to add a PowerShell script in the same folder and simply have the batch file called the PowerShell script. Nice and easy. I have also downloaded Windows 10 Enterprise 64-bit build 9926, the ISO to the ISO folder. Double-click to mount it, open a PowerShell prompt, run the setup. When you start the setup, it first creates, or overwrites, if it exists, the setup act log file in the Windows folder. and writes a few lines to it. However, for the rest of the upgrade, it will log into this folder instead. You can obviously open this in Notepad as well to review the content. But if you want to have some fun to watch during the upgrade, you can use SimTrace from the Config Manager 2012 R2 toolkit. The setup act log was not really designed to be read by that tool, but it works quite okay. The nice thing about this tool is that it updates as new content is being written into the log file. Assuming everything works, the setup is automated from here. My machine took about an hour to upgrade, but your mileage might vary. Again, we don't have to wait, we can do this in high speed. Reboot. Devices. Login time. Sign into OneDrive. Check the Start menu. Expand it to full screen. Back again. Find my applications. Check the application list. Okay, 2 applications less than before the upgrade. We'll have to investigate that later. Let's try some applications. Start with Adobe Premiere. Open a project. Looks good. Start 3D Studio Max. Opening a book cover project. Rendered okay to me. Hopefully won't be needing this again. After Effects. Open a roadshow project. Fellow Michael Nystrom and Mark Benassi was there. Testing a game. Well, it started at least. I hope I can find some time later for some thorough testing of that game. All in all, looks good so far. In addition to this video, I have also created a blog post on deploymentresearch.com, which I will update with my day-to-day findings running Windows 10 build 9926. Please check that one out. That's it. Thanks for now, and I hope to see you again soon.